Welcome to the deep dive. Okay, so today we're opening up your sources on the Eiffel Tower, but we're going way beyond the usual facts you hear on tours. Our mission here is to really get into how this iconic Paris landmark, well, how it almost didn't make it, what secrets helped it survive.
Yeah, it's crucial to start with just how controversial it was. I mean, when it first went up for the 1889 World's Fair, Parisians didn't just dislike it, they actively despised it.
Absolutely despised it.
Yeah.
The sources show petitions, right? Signed by, famous artists and writers, calling it a metal monstrosity.
Yeah.
They wanted it torn down the second the fair was over, ruining the skyline, they said. So how does something built to be temporary overcome that kind of, hate?
It basically had to prove itself, prove its value, its permanence. You know, while many just saw this ugly temporary thing, the engineers knew it was dynamic, a feat of science.
Speaking of dynamic,
Yeah.
imagine something amazing. This 10,000-ton tower, it actually changes size.
It does. That's just physics. Thermal physics, really. It's mostly iron, and, metal expands when it gets hot. So in the summer, the heat makes the whole tower grow. Can be up to 15 centimeters taller. It's constantly, subtly moving.
Wow, 15 centimeters. That's quite a bit, actually. Now, survival wasn't just about physics. It was also about audacity. Gustave Eiffel himself. Wait, he actually built a secret apartment at the very top. Seriously.
Oh, yes, a private apartment. But not for throwing wild parties, you know. It was his private space for scientific work, for meeting important people, very exclusive. And the amazing thing is, it's still there, preserved just as it was old furniture, his desk. Visitors today, they can only peek in through glass. It was Eiffel's hidden sanctuary inside his public masterpiece.
Okay, so that private science focus kind of led to its public salvation, didn't it? That's what saved it from demolition. World War I was key.
Exactly. Its height made it perfect. An absolutely invaluable radio antenna during the war, transmitting critical military signals. That's strategic importance. That's the single reason the government finally said, okay, it stays permanently.
And it kept defying expectations. There's that incredible story from World War II. Hitler comes to Paris.
Right. And the French resistance fighters very cleverly cut the elevator cables. So if Hitler wanted that famous view, he'd have to climb all 1,665 steps.
Which he didn't do.
Nope, he didn't. So in a way, the tower itself sort of thumbed its nose at him, a symbolic victory.
That's brilliant. Just brilliant. But it wasn't just dictators that had to survive. There was also a scam artist. Victor Lustig.
Ah, Lustig. Yes, one of the boldest cons ever. In the 1920s, he pretended to be a government official, and he sold the Eiffel Tower for scrap metal, claimed it was being dismantled.
Sold it? You mean someone actually paid him?
Yes, a scrap dealer paid him a huge amount. And get this, the dealer was so embarrassed when he realized he'd been tricked, he never even went to the police.
No way.
Which, of course, just encouraged Lustig. So he tried the exact same scam again with another dealer.
Unbelievable. Okay, so keeping the survivor standing requires a lot of upkeep, I imagine.
Oh, it's a massive job. Constant work. It needs repainting roughly every 7 years, and that takes about 60 tons of paint each time.
60 tons. Wow. Has it always been that brownish color?
No, actually, it's been reddish-brown in the past, even a kind of yellow ochre for a while. Now it's that specific Eiffel Tower brown.
Okay, that maintenance makes sense. But this brings us to the last kind of mind-bending thing from the sources. The tower itself, the structure, is public domain. But you can't just snap pictures of it at night and use them commercially. How does that work?
It's a fascinating modern legal quirk, isn't it? The tower structure, yes, public domain. But the lighting display, specifically the famous sparkling lights they turn on at night, that's considered a separate artistic work. And that artistic light show is protected by copyright. So using a night photo with the sparkling lights for business, technically that's a copyright violation.
So the tower isn't just metal and rivets. It's a survivor. It weathered hatred, proved its worth with physics, hid secrets, faced down dictators, even outsmarted con artists.
Yeah.
And millions visit it every year.
Over 7 million, right? That's right. It's a symbol of persistence, more than just an icon.
Think about this. The most famous image we probably have of it sparkling against the night sky is technically private art, copyrighted. What does that tell you about where public monuments end and private art begins in our world today? Something to ponder next time you see it light up.